Right, so this will be an interesting one. Vauxhall Vivaro 66 plate. Temperature sensor 3 reads minus 38. It did at one point come back up to minus 28, but I live in England, it's not that cold. We're not in Norway. Obviously that's faulty. Went underneath to have a look and found this. It might have had a hard life. I mean, you can clearly see that's still warm from the induction heater. It's been bent, possibly hit by something at some point. Now, I've ordered a sensor because I have no idea what someone's done under here. But it looks like we've got at least 3 or 4 different connections under here. And I don't know why, because the temperature sensor itself is 58 quid trade. So why you would not put one on it if the wire was all damaged, I don't know. I mean, fair enough, you could quite easily, if you wanted to, fix it. But it's called solder, unless you're American and you're a solder kind of guy. But even then, solder it up, heat shrink it, call it good. But we've got butt connectors there. I just thought I'd bring you guys along for the fun of it, because I don't quite understand what we're achieving here. I mean, like I said, butt connectors on a resistance based circuit don't even make sense, because if you don't get a really good crimp, you're actually not going to change the resistance in the circuit, which means that the sensor could then be faulty, show up as faulty, or work incorrectly because you haven't actually set the it could be out of the resistance range that the computer expects to see. We've got another connector here of some description. Give me a minute, let's try and get this unwrapped. Can somebody... I mean, we've used 2 different crimp connectors for 2 different style... I mean, the wire's not actually even... I mean, we've twisted it together and just shoved it in. I mean, I'll give them their due. It appears to have a good crimp on it. And then we've got another one here with the same... I mean, I don't know, maybe it was hit by something. You know, maybe something ripped the wires and broke it and the sensor was still good. And somebody thought, well, I'll just repair it. I mean, I'm looking to employ a mechanic. I mean, if this guy needs a job, I'm changing my mind and I don't need a mechanic. I'll be honest, because that's just... I mean, we've got something else here. It's another butt connector, so it's going to have another break in it there. Oh, it's toast anyway. Let's just fuck it. Oh no, we've actually cut through the wire now. That's good. Yep. What's going on under? Oh right, yeah, no, it's just another one of these. It's just another one of those like that, twisted together. So what would have been so difficult if you was going to this trouble of cutting a new piece of wire, because it was too short and it was all tight underneath the car anyway, because it was like that, and this wasn't even in its correct home because it was too tight. What would have been so difficult, I wonder, to have got 2 bits of wire, soldered a bit in, put some heat shrink over either end, tape it up and clip it back where it should be. I want to hear from you. Do you think that is a major bodge, or would you go with it? Let me know.